Well, hello, good morning. I'm out here on August 5th, 2020 at Fall Creek's Henry Research Farm in Oregon, and we are past the peak of most of the mid-late season varieties. We're on our last big picks this week of Cargo and Liberty, as well as some other new material we'll be looking at. And then we're going to take a look at what's coming, the late season varieties. We'll look at Last Call very briefly. So right here we have some 2-year-old plants of Cargo. As you can see, as the name indicates, this variety does set a heavy load. You can also tell how easy it is to let fruit hang on this variety. Very easy to let it ripen up. The fruit shakes off very easily. And we've got good crunch. We've had really high temperatures in late July and early August this year. Not record temperatures. We've had years over 40 degrees Celsius or well over 100 degrees Fahrenheit. This year it's been in the high 30s Celsius, high 90s Fahrenheit. So with that said, we don't see much, really any shrivel on this Cargo. Let's take a look and see how Last Call's doing. Here we have Last Call. As you can see, Last Call sets a lot of fruit on these secondary laterals off older wood. These plants are also in their second leaf. Those leader berries that are ripening up are not quite ripe yet here on August 5th. A nice meaty firmness, great flavor. Let me see if we can find a little bit. Yep, here's one. Little bit of shrivel on that exposed berry, something to watch, a very common challenge in all these late season cultivars. What I like about Last Call is this nice round but flat topped open calyx berry, this meaty texture, great flavor. Not the easiest variety to grow. There's nothing easy about late season varieties with the fruit exposed like this to the heat through the season. But so far, Last Call has been a hit for growers who have identified the best management practices in their region to protect that crop. Probably have 1 or 2 more weeks of videos as we get to the end of the late season, and then we'll look at how the fruit throughout the season stores. So stay tuned. Now we're going to look at some more mature 6th-leaf plants of Last Call that we've been looking at for many years. These are actually some of our first plants planted from tissue culture. As you can see here, mature plants of Last Call set heavy crops that really can hold up to the yield potential of Aurora and Elliott. As with all late season varieties, we're always out looking to see how that exposed fruit performs in the heat and the sun. We've had higher temperatures, well above 37, 38 degrees Celsius, above up in the late 90s Fahrenheit this season. Not as hot as we've had some years, but plenty of heat. Heavier crop set on laterals off the second year wood. Let's take a look at this flavor. Lots of medium, large, and a few large sized berries. Don't really see this getting above 20 millimeters. Let's try that flavor. See how that is. Not crunchy, chewy is how I describe the texture. Sweet and aromatic, really enjoyable. Not the easiest variety to grow. Like all late season varieties, we have to really keep an eye on how they perform in the heat and how we manage the risk of that UV exposure and that heat stress. Also, we want to keep an eye on the nutritional needs of this plant. As you can see, fast grower, requires a lot of water, requires a lot of nutrition. In general, Last Call has outperformed Elliott and Aurora on flavor substantially, and just like all late season varieties, requires special attention. So if you're interested in an established late season cultivar where we're getting a strong understanding of what's good about it and what requires special attention for management, this is one of those varieties. So please give us a call if you want to learn more, trial it in your field, or put in a commercial planting. Thank you.